Before I get into how I made 20,000 in 8 weeks selling t-shirts, I want to say that this training is quite in depth. So some of these videos might be longer, some of them might be shorter. This is probably going to be around 10 minutes. So make sure you have the time to actually sit down and watch these videos, all right? Because there's going to be a lot of information in here and you really don't want to miss out on anything. So let's get started. Make sure you get rid of all distractions. I kind of said that already, but basically what I'm going to do in this video, in this first one, is I'm going to talk about what print on demand is, how it works, and then I'm going to go into the actual case study of how I made $20,000 in 8 weeks. And that was just one shirt, all right? That wasn't just, that wasn't a bunch of them. That was one shirt and it made a lot of money. All right. And then I'm going to go into the most important thing. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because the most important thing to make this all work, I'm going to talk about that here in a few minutes. Okay. All right. So what is print on demand? Print on demand means that a product is only created and shipped to the customer if a sale is made. For example, let's say you have a shirt design, or you have a design. It can go on anything, basically. All right, so you take that design and it says, I'm a crazy cat lady, or something like that, and it's cool letters and it's got a cat on it, and it's just a design. Now you can upload that to print-on-demand websites, which I'll talk about here in a second, and you could put that on a coffee mug, you could put that on a t-shirt, you could put that on a hoodie, a long sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt. You can make prints out of them. You can make tote bags, and you can print anything on a ton of different products now. It used to be just t-shirts and hoodies. Now it's a lot of other products. So basically, instead of having to create your own product, go to a supplier, go to China and find a product and get it made and get all that stuff done, which is very costly and time consuming, you can literally create designs and have your own products in your own store relatively easily, like very, very cheap. It's really, really cool. So let's say you have that shirt design, or I shouldn't say shirt design because you could put it on anything, but I'll say it probably throughout all these videos. But let's say you have that crazy cat lady design. You can upload that to a print-on-demand site. Someone goes to that page, all right? So you have your image, and I might be overthinking this a little bit, but you may have your image, you upload it, all right? And then you choose the products that you want to put on there. So you choose a coffee mug or a phone case or a hoodie and a t-shirt, all right? Then that page, that product page, is created for you in their own site, all right? Well, either in your own site or in the print on demand site, all right? Now people can buy it. So if someone goes to that page and makes a purchase, you get a percentage of that profit, all right? You get a percentage of that profit. And for shirts, it's usually $8 to $12. For hoodies, it's $10 to $18. Other products are usually around 10 also, all right? So once that sale is made, the print-on-demand site will actually create the product for you, and they'll ship it to the customer for you. So you don't have to touch the product ever, all right? It's really, really cool stuff. So the print-on-demand site will pay you a portion of the profits, all right? That's it. And then they send you the money via PayPal or bank wire transfer. Okay, so what does this mean to you? You only need to focus on two things. You need to upload designs and promote them. That is it. Okay, you have to create good products and you have to market those products. That is the simplest business model in the history of the world, probably. I have no idea. All right, so once the sale is made, the print-on-demand service will create and ship the product to the customer for you. You don't have to touch or see the product ever. Cool stuff, right? Cool beans. So there's a bunch of print-on-demand sites. There used to only be one, which was Teespring. Teespring kind of was the first that I know of. I started using Teespring. I made probably about $4,000 to $6,000. I don't even know. I haven't logged into that account in a while. Between $4,000 and $6,000 on Teespring in my first 3 months of doing this. All right. Then I found Teechip.com, which was a competitor to them, and they had better profit margins, so I went with them. And that's actually who I use now. There's also sunfrog.com, there's printful.com, which Printful uses apps. So you can you can sell your products on Etsy and use the Printful app for Etsy, and whatever sales come in through Etsy, Printful will take care of it, and that's it. So you could literally set up a store with like 5,000 shirts and just let it sit and just collect sales. And then there's merch.amazon.com, and Amazon's actually getting into the game. The problem with that is you have to wait a long time to get in. It took me 3 months to get approved to sell shirts on Amazon. So T-Chip and merch.amazon.com are the main two that I use to sell shirts like this, and I still do it, obviously. So the whole 3-step process, here it is. Come up with a design idea and get it made. Upload that design to the print-on-demand service, right? And then promote that design with Facebook ads and Instagram influencers. And it says free method, but influencers don't usually like to split profits with you. So I should have taken that out on this slide. So a little bit background about me. Let me take like 1 minute and talk about who I am. My name is Eric, and I started digital marketing in 2008, October of 2008. So I've been doing this for quite a long time. And I started doing SEO. I started ranking websites in Google and then doing affiliate marketing. So if someone would go to my website from Google and purchase a product on a different site that I recommended, I would get a commission. So at one point I had about 60 different websites. And when Google in 2008, 9 through today technically, started changing their algorithm, I didn't want to keep up with the algorithm. So then I started getting into paid advertising and lead generation in 2012. All right. So I currently run a small advertising agency where I manage Facebook ads for small businesses, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and all the social platforms for these businesses. That's kind of my main business. Now my side business is selling t-shirts, doing some consulting and content marketing. All right. So it's a really cool side business, and it doesn't have to be a side business for you. It can be a full-time gig for sure. All right. So let's get into it. How I made $20,000 with one shirt. Here's the screenshot from all the sales. I'm going to let you know that this is in the sports niche, and that sport only ran, for 4 months, and it kind of teetered out after that. As you can see from the graph on the right side of that graph, it kind of goes down a little bit. But this ran for a total of 3 years. So I probably made $20,000 the first year. The second and third year I did probably about half that. But that's only because I really wasn't focused on shirts at that time. I should have been, but I really wasn't focusing too much on it. I had a lot of client work that I was getting. So, yeah. So I'm going to go through all the runs. A run means a campaign, 1 week. All right. The first run was 4 days. It was a testing phase. All right. So I got my design idea. I uploaded it, and I wanted to test it to see if it's going to be profitable. All right. So all I used was $20. Remember how I turned $20 into $20,000? This is how I do it. This is how I did it. So I spent $20 on Facebook ads. I sold 6 shirts. I generated $80 in revenue, and I profited $60. All right. So now I have a total of $80 in my pocket, and it's a 4 times ROI. Just a reminder, this is my best shirt ever. Most shirts will be losers, i.e. you will lose money with this method, but when you find a winner, you can make it all back. You can make it all back. And this is the same with any other businesses. If you're doing, AliExpress drop shipping, which I'd highly suggest you don't do that because it's not a long-term business. But when you're testing products with Facebook ads, this is just how it is. You just have to test a lot of different products to find a winner. But if you find a winner, it can be really good. Now, I'm going to talk about more about influencer marketing and building your own audience over time, so you don't have to rely on Facebook advertising to generate sales. Okay, all you got to do is create content on the social networks that people are on, that people follow you on, and you'll get sales naturally that way without spending money on ads. So don't be scared about, having to spend a ton of money on Facebook ads or losing money on these shirts, because it's probably not going to happen in the long run. All right. So that was the first 4 days. So the next 7, I spent $80, the $80 that I started with. Sold 22 shirts, generated $190 in revenue, and the profit was $110. And here's a screenshot from that. All right. So run 3, I'm going to go through these quickly because we're already through 11 minutes in this video. Run 3 was 7 days, $200 in ad spend because I had that $190. Remember, I'm at $190 now. Sold 66 shirts, generated $991 in revenue, profit of $791. All right, 5 times my ROI, 5 times ROI, 5 times return on my investment. Okay, cool beans. Run 4, I spent another $200. All right, revenue generated $991. This screenshot is the same screenshot from the last one because I was an idiot and didn't take the right screenshot. All right. So run 5, I spent $500, 182 sales, $1,994.86, and that profit number's wrong. It should be $1,494.86, and there is the screenshot from that, from December 21st to December 26th. Run 6, another $700, $3,500 in revenue. Profit of $2,850. I mean, it was simple stuff. I just let the ads run. That's all it is. And when you have a good product, this is what can happen. All right. So I just started scaling up. I just started spending $700 a week. So this week I made $1,300 in profit. Simple stuff. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So this is my last run, I think. I made $1,126 on that run. All right, so my total ad spend was about $4,000. I didn't look into the numbers exactly, but my total t-shirt revenue was $20,000, total profit of $16,211.29 approximately. So $16,000 in 8 weeks. Pretty cool stuff. All right. So can this be replicated? Absolutely. My results aren't normal, especially from that shirt. It's very hard to find a design that makes that much money. But with that said, I've had many other shirts make a couple $100, $2,500, $1,500 in just a few days. All right. So I'm going to talk about a method that is more stable and helps you grow a community, traffic, and sales. And I put community in caps because community, eyeballs, followers is what counts. All right. If you have eyeballs, you're going to have sales. So that's what I'm going to talk about through this training. So do you need to be a designer? Absolutely not. I'm not a graphic designer. You can always hire one at Upwork, at Fiverr, on Facebook groups that, Illustrator and designer Facebook groups, anywhere from $3 to $10 per design. And you don't need a lot of designs to make a lot of money. All right. You only need maybe 10 to 30 designs. So, and you can start with one. You only need to start with one and then go to the next one and then go to the next one. And then you're going to have a full store, and then you're going to start getting followers, and then you're going to start getting traffic, and then you're going to start getting sales, which is what matters, which is what you want to do. All right. But the goal is to build a long-term stable apparel business. You don't want to be transactional. A lot of these YouTube video guys doing drop shipping with Shopify. Shopify is some big thing, apparently, because WordPress is too hard to use. I have no idea. But they are transactional. Okay? They're being transactional. They're not building a community. They're not building followers. All right? They're not doing the right things to do that. You need to build a long-term, stable business. And how do you do it? It's consistent and strategic marketing strategies that increase visitors to your website. All right. You put out content, and I'll talk a lot more about this, but that's it. Like, I just don't want you to go down the path of Shopify and AliExpress drop shipping these crappy products from China. Create your own products, put them on t-shirts and hoodies, and that's just the start. You can always go, when you have the funds, you can always go build something bigger. If you want to create your own product because you have an idea of some sort of thing that is for cats that can, I don't know, I have no idea. Whatever you want to come up with, you can down the road. This is the best way to start, all right? Creating your own products with simple images, okay? So let me talk about this. We're getting into 15 or 16 minutes in this video, so I'm going to try and go through this relatively quickly, since you can probably fast forward. You can probably search through this video if you need to watch it again. So coming up with the design of your shirts is the most important part of all this. In order to make this work, this is by far the most important part. No amount of marketing, no amount of dollars is going to save a really bad design. If nobody wants to buy it, nobody wants to buy it. And that's just it. I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money to test. And if nobody wants to buy, nobody wants to buy. No amount of marketing in the world is going to save your shitty product. All right. That's the basics of it. So how do you come up with a good design? There are two ways. One is research what's already selling, which is pretty easy using the internet, and my little design idea blueprint that I'm going to show you. Okay. So let me go through both of these. So research what's already selling. You can go on Amazon and Teespring and Teechip and eBay and Pinterest and TeePublic and any other t-shirt selling company and see what their best sellers are. All you got to do is, let's say it's Amazon. You go to Amazon, type in funny cat shirt, and then sort by best selling product. And they'll show you what's already selling. So all you got to do is take that idea and make it your own. Do not copy designs. I don't condone that at all. I do believe in copyright. I do believe in trademark stuff. So make sure that you're not copying other designs. You're making it your own, okay? I mean, that's the basics of it. To do that, here's a site. It's merchresearch.com. You can go there, you type in any keyword, and it'll show you all the best stuff. So this, I typed in 4th of July, all right? And on here you see a bunch of 4th of July shirts. And if you install a plugin, I think it's called Amazon DS Quick View, it will show you the sales rank, okay? And here it is. Amazon DS Quick View plugin. It'll show you the sales rank. So obviously the one in the middle is selling more than the one on the left and the one on the right. I mean, it's that simple to find products to sell. So don't copy designs, get ideas and make them better, all right? Make them your own. And if you want to sign up at merch.amazon.com, I suggest doing that. Not right now because you're watching this video, but do it, and you will get an invitation somewhere down the road. I've heard it's 6 months plus right now. Okay. I mean, those are the two that you really need to use. And I suggest using illustrators instead of an actual designer. A designer is more of a banner ad person. If you're looking for something unique, use an illustrator. Search for illustrators on Fiverr and Upwork. All right. So that's pretty much it.